In an unlikely twist of cosmic intentions and social media algorithms, Razia Baji, a spirited homemaker from Lahore, found herself wandering into a realm where her wildest dreams were set to unfurl. It was the BTS fans convening, and its star guest was none other than Jungkook himself. Clad in her finest attire, a salwar kameez so brightly colored it could be spotted from the moon, Razia possessed a tenacity and clumsiness that was beguiling at best and catastrophic at worst. Having secured her entrance rather dramatically via an online session where her son accidentally muted her microphone during a crucial segment, she was still heard across the neighborhood. Razia now found herself at the gates of a place bursting with fans younger than her vintage spatula collection. But in her heart, she was young, lively, and ardent about BTS, especially Jungkook, whom she affectionately referred to as Jungkook Beta. Razia was hardly inconspicuous. Her loud laugh could be heard from across the exhibition hall, and her infectious energy made heads turn like she was the main event. "Beta, have you eaten? You look like you need some alupara," that she would chirp to startled fans. Razia Baji's Indabad became an impromptu chant as she waved them on with a plastic spatula she somehow had carried in her cavernous handbag. Time was finally, with cosmic forces aligning like never before, Jungkook was to appear. The room seemed to shift, with gasps and squeals peppering the air like fireworks on Eid. Meanwhile, Razia, amidst her fervency, misstepped superbly and managed to tangle her sandal in a chair. She didn't tumble gracefully. Rather, it was a symphonic flailing of limbs that somehow landed her directly in front of Jungkook. She lay at his feet, a vivid image with her dupatta draped nearly like a red carpet. Jungkook, ever the professional, leaned down with a chuckle that could only be likened to music. Helping her up, he said, "Are you alright, Razia Baji?" The Baji was awestruck, partly from the abruptness of her meeting with her idol, and partly due to Jungkook actually knowing her name. "Main Thikun Beta. Just testing gravity," she replied with a grin that would light up a power outage. The meeting, however unintended and slightly prone to slapstick, turned legendary among local circles. Razia, with her infectious cheer, managed to charm Jungkook during their brief yet unforgettable exchange. What's more, a picture of Jungkook and Razia, spatula still incongruously included, went viral that night. Upon returning home to Lahore, Razia Baji basked in her newfound brief fame, narrating the tale repeatedly to anyone who'd listen. She often amended hilarious extra details as she sipped chai under the shade of a lively bougainvillea plant. Meanwhile, back in Seoul, Jungkook had a new anecdote about a dear fan who indeed resonated with something he said, bringing people together, one delightful mix-up at a time.